All right, let's dive into the training. I have the steps laid out here. It's going to be very simple, very easy. The script that I created in ChatGPT. So the first step, I'm not going to show it here, but would be you would want to have your script laid out already with the different scenes. So this is a very simple script with two scenes, scene one, scene two, that I've already created again in ChatGPT. If you want that prompt, there will be a link to download the full tech stack of all the tools that I am using in this training video to create my AI clone, insert my clone into my scenes or into a photo of my property, and then create the video from there. So there will be a free download where you can actually download the prompt that I use to create, again, the script, to create the script for this training, as well as the full tech stack. So the different tools that we're using. All right. So let's get started. So step one is creating your AI clone. So we're using Google Whisk to create our clone and then also insert our clone into our scene. And we can actually do that in one step. So to create a digital clone of ourselves, so you need to upload a photo. So I took a selfie this morning. So I'm just going to upload a selfie of myself, again, that I took probably like 10, 15 minutes ago. Here it is. And then while this is loading, I'm also going to upload the scene. Okay, I found a photo. So this is just a living room of one of the houses that I have currently listed as a short-term rental. And again, a selfie of myself. Now I'm going to copy and paste the prompt. Caitlin, just put my name there, standing facing the front slash the camera, while a young couple enters the room smiling and settling down with their suitcases and looking excited to start their day. Warm, welcoming atmosphere, wide angle shot, clean composition. Again, just a little bit more detail. All right, perfect. All right, so this is good. Yeah, so there's, again, myself placed into the scene. There's a couple in the background walking in through the door. As you can see, this is the living room. The TV placement is a little bit off, so I'm going to use this one because it looks a little bit more realistic because this is where the TV actually is. And then I have my cool like Papazan thing over there. So I'm going to use this one and I'm going to download it. So that's scene one. So now to create the actual image, sorry, the actual video, to create the video, we're going to use another Google product. We're going to use Google Flow. All right, so now I have Google Flow opened. So I'm going to switch. So I'm going to go frames to video. I'm going to upload. This is my image. I'm going to save it. And while that's loading, I'm going to come over to my script and I'm going to copy the text because this is what I actually want my AI clone to say. And I'm going to type in have a girl say, if you're planning a getaway and want to say that actually feels special, then you're going to love our home. Generate. Okay, while it's loading, I'm actually going to go and generate my second scene. While that's loading, let's check and see what the video. Perfect. So I have 4 different clips. So let's check out and see how they sound. Okay, so perfect. So I actually like this one.
If you're planning a getaway and want a stay that actually feels special, then you're gonna love our home.
I'm actually gonna favorite. Okay, that one's good. That one we'll probably use.
When you book directly with us, you instantly save because there are no fees. Click the link to check availability and book your stay.
Simple it is. So over here, there's this button, add to scene. So I'm gonna add that to a scene. So it's been added to my scene. All right, and then, all right, so there's a little bit of like a weird speech thing in the beginning. So I'm just gonna cut that scene and make it a little bit shorter to see if, oh, my bad. Clicking too many things. You gotta go to the bottom. All right, perfect, perfect. So that's the video. I'm happy with this. Yeah, obviously, as you're going through, you can, add more scenes, take them out, tweak it. Again, I'm using Flow for the editing for this video. You can also take these clips, download them onto your computer, put them in your own editing software or whichever one that you prefer to use. I typically will use CapCut, but for the editing features in like the scene building features in Flow, like this is, this is a video that I would download and I would post to my social media. Probably perform really well because it's myself, I'm talking, I'm in my property, I'm speaking about the property, and I'm telling people that they can get direct bookings. So I'm just gonna take this, download it, and yeah, that's it. So going back, just to recap, Step one was cloning ourselves using AI and then adding our digital clone to a scene. We did that using Google Whisk right here, and we did it in one step, but you can do it separately. You can create an AI version of yourself, change your outfit, put yourself in like different outfits. You want to look more professional, put yourself in a suit. If you want to look more casual, put yourself in like work here. Sky's the limit here. And then once you have that AI clone of yourself, you add that to your scene. For this training, I actually took photos from properties that I have currently listed on Airbnb, and I put myself into those photos so to make it look like I was actually at the homes, and at the space. But you can also create your own scene. You can, if you don't want to, be at your property, you can have Whisk create a whole new scene for you. You can tell it what to create. And then once I had my scene created, and it was what I liked, I downloaded it and then I uploaded it into Flow to actually create the video. So let's see what it came up with.
If you're planning a getaway and want a stay that actually feels special, then you're going to love our home. When you book directly with us, you instantly save because there are no fees. Click the link to check availability and book your stay.